What is up, YouTube? It's your boy once again. Good to be back on the screen. I picked up my camera today and I was like, nah, let me just make a video about prop firms, right? So in this video, I wanna not review, but actually compare prop firms. I'll put down a list of 4 different prop firms that I want to compare so we can see which one is the best that we can make the most money out of. We'll see in terms of what gives the best payout structure, what gives the best instruments to trade, how long do you have to actually wait to get paid out, and so forth. So do stick around till the end of the video so you can see which one I prefer working best with and trading with. And then once I have found the one that I want to trade with, I'm going to make a journey about it, take you guys through, because I'll just get a one step so it can be quick till I can actually get a payout. If they do pay out, then we'll probably do some work with them. But stick around till the end of the video to find out which one is the best that I had to go with. Okay, first things first, the first prop firm that I'm going to be looking at is FXIFY, right? Seems like they have a nice seamless dashboard. You can see everything that you need and you can see your name and all that stuff, right? So the second one that I'm going to go into is going to be FunderPro. FunderPro, I'll go into new challenges and then we'll look at all of that. And then we also have Alpha Capital Group. And then the last one is going to be Holar Prime, right? So first things first, let me go back to the first one, right? FXIFY. FXIFY seems to be having a seamless dashboard. Okay, we say FOREX, one phase. One phase. Let's go with a 100K account, which is about $550. And then MT5. Okay, they have 4 different platforms over here. They have 4 different platforms. They don't have Trade Locker though, but MT5 is also a good option to go with. So now we're looking at, before we get into the checkout, we're looking at the add-ons, right? Okay, let's go into the raw spread. And then they seem to be having a 90% profit split over here, right? They offer a 90 profit split, but then they are also having bi-weekly payouts, 90 split bi-weekly payouts, which means this is giving the client steady returns, right? But then they wait for a longer period of time, bi-weekly, right? It means it's not instant. But then if I go to check out, okay, now it's going to be my personal details. Okay, I'll get into the checkout, but generally it's about just above $600 considering the 2 add-ons that we have over here, because the leverage is not really a big issue for me. And then the performance protector is not really an issue for me. So what I want is bi-weekly payouts and the 90% profit split, because I know some other firms give us 75%, 80%, 85%. 90 seems like an enticing offer, which is why it's also added on the 20% of which is one of the highest things. Okay, here's the total over here. But then there's no discount code that I have with me. So $686 is the checkout offer that they have. So before I conclude, let me first then go into the second prop firm over here, which is FunderPro, right? FunderPro, 100K. That side it was 550. Here it's 659, right? And then let me go with one phase, 100K. Okay, it's a bit cheaper. It's okay. This side, they do have Trade Locker, but we'll go with MT5. And then I can see with them as well, they have a 90% split with a daily payout cycle, right? I'm sure that I know that they do have a daily payout cycle, which means it allows you quicker access to profits, right? So here are the rules over here. Here are the rules over here. Okay, you don't actually get your you get your the refund with the first payout that you do with them. So what is the final price for them without a okay, debit? Let's see. Okay, it's $646, right? Let's compare with this one. It's 686. So it still checks out to be cheaper, right? So let's now go to Alpha Capital Group. Alpha Capital Group, one step, 100K. Trade, they do have trade locker, but we'll go with MT5. And then the Visa payment is our checkout option. And then with Alpha Capital Group, I know it maintains a percentage of 80%, right? That is what I am sure of. Okay, it's good that they have the contract already for you here. It's 400. Wow, it's $497. But they do maintain a 80% profit split. So, and a daily payout cycle. So it offers a decent flexibility and capped returns. Right? Now, the last prop firm that we have here is Hola Prime. Hola Prime's dashboard seems to be clean. This is the landing page. You can see your name and everything above here and all of the challenges they have here. So they have a Forex account, they have a crypto account, and they have the futures account, which means you have three different types of accounts that you can purchase from. And then since I'm a Forex trader, I'll stick on Forex. And then now under Forex, you can see that they have the Prime account, they have the Pro account, and then they have direct account. So under the Prime account, you can see that the one-step Prime challenge, the two-step Prime challenge. Let me just go through the rules before I can decide which side am I on. So with the rules of the one-step Prime account, it says that the minimum trading days are 2. The profit target is 10, meaning for this account, since it's a one step, for you to be able to get to the funded stage, you have to have a profit target of 10%. And then the maximum daily loss is 3%. You don't go anything above 3%. And then the maximum loss is 6%. And then the leverage is 30 to 1. And then with the two-step Prime account, the challenge here is that this says that the minimum trading days are 3 on phase 1, it's 3 on phase 2. The profit target is high on the first phase. It's 8% on phase 1 and then 5% on phase 2. And then the maximum daily loss on the first phase, you don't lose anything more than 5%, and on the second phase, you don't lose anything more than 5% in a single day, right? And then for you to breach, meaning the maximum loss on both challenge phases, meaning phase 1 and phase 2 is 8%, and then their leverage is 30 to 1. But since you guys know that usually I'm trading one-step accounts because I just want things to run as quick as possible, I'll go with the one-step account with Hola Prime. Let me see here. So I did say I'm sticking with Forex one-step Prime account. They have 5K, 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K, which is the most popular account, 200K, and 300K. And then they have 6 different trading platforms here. They have MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, TradeLocker, CTrader, DXTrader, and MatchTrader. So, in terms of their payouts, right? With the payout cycle, you can request to get a payout bi-weekly, which is an 80% profit split. And then you can choose to have your payouts monthly, which is a 95% profit split. And then on-demand payout, which is 80% profit split. But I'll go with the 95% profit split. I'll go with the platform of MetaTrader 5 because that's the one I usually trade on. And then since you guys are aware, might be aware, I have a discount code with them. It's LETHABO 30. I'll punch it in here so that we can see. Okay, let me go to 10K account. With that 10K account, it's $69. And then I punched in my code, which is LETHABO 30. I'll apply it here. And then you can see that the discount gives you a $48.30, meaning you're saving a total amount of $20 on this challenge. But I can see that Hola Prime is reliable. Why am I saying reliable? Because it's cheaper. It also has a proper landing page. Nothing is too cluttered. Everything that you want is right in your eyes. If you want a new challenge, you go to new challenges. You want an economic calendar. You want your trading platforms. You want your affiliate site. And then you want your live chat. You want everything. Everything is seamless. You can get everything on the landing page here. So I feel like I can recommend Hola Prime to anybody who wants to trade prop firms, a beginner trader or experienced trader. In fact, in terms of experienced traders, they'll know when they see a reliable, good prop firm. So I'm going to recommend Hola Prime. Since I have a discount code of 30%, whenever you want your account, you can select LETHABO 30, and then you'll have a 30% discount on all account sizes and all account types. So I'll go with the 10K account with Hola Prime, and then in my next video, I'll show you guys how I ended up trading with Hola Prime. But till then, thank you guys for tuning in and take care. All right, so Now that you guys seen the whole process of how I compare accounts and which firm it is that I want to go with, so I'm gonna end up. Well, I've decided now that I'll end up going with the Holar Prime 10K account, of which is $30 odd. But I'm gonna take the one-step account though. I'm gonna take the one-step account so that it's quick, like I said in the beginning of the video. And then I'm gonna also take you guys through the whole process of how it is and how I went about trading the account. I'll come back with another update in terms of the account in about a few days to a week, so that you guys can see if they do actually make payouts. And if they do not make payouts, I'll also make a video about it. But if they do pay me out, I'll post a video about it so you guys can see. And I'm still having a discount with them of $30. So I'll put everything about that in the description of the video. But till then, take care and thank you for sticking out to the end of the video. See you guys in the next one.